Hello, I'm Anastasia Lavrina and you're watching Context. Today we are focusing on a region that's once again at the center of global attention, where politics, security and power all meet. South Asia. In the past few days, Pakistan and Afghanistan have faced their worst border clashes in years. Dozens were killed and both sides are blaming each other. Pakistan says militants linked to the Afghan Taliban are crossing over from Afghanistan and attacking its border areas. The Taliban in turn denies these claims and accuses Pakistan of violating its airspace. After days of heavy fighting, the two countries agreed to a 48-hour ceasefire, but it's fragile. Many fear the violence could return at any moment, and if it does, it could shake the whole region. So what's really behind this confrontation? To understand what's happening now and what's coming next, I'm joined by Asif Tanvir Awan, Public Relations Officer at the Muslim Institute and an expert in international law and regional affairs. Well, welcome to our studio.
Thank you, Ms. Anastasia. It's a great privilege and honor for me to be in the A News show of Context, and I'm happy that I'm at A News. This is I would say the first English TV channel of Azerbaijan.
Indeed, it's the first and the only English broadcasting in English TV channel. Again, thank you so much for being with us today. We are trying to understand what is happening in your region between Pakistan and Afghanistan, and there are so much information coming from different media sources. And among the latest news is that 48-hour ceasefire have been reached by two sides. But for the beginning, let me and our viewers better understand the situation. What is really happening on the border between Pakistan and Afghanistan?
Actually, if a little bit I explain the situation, you see in the context that Pakistan has always helped Afghanistan. You remember the time when there was a difficult time on Afghanistan and Afghan nationals were migrating to Pakistan. At that time, Pakistan welcomed them open-heartedly, accommodated them, accepted them, and there are 4 million Afghan refugees currently living in Pakistan. Since 4 decades, Pakistan is accommodating them. They are living in Pakistan. They are doing jobs in Pakistan. They are doing businesses in Pakistan, and they are enjoying equal rights which a common citizen of Pakistan is enjoying. You have been to Pakistan, Islamabad, and you might have seen they are doing businesses, shops, all things. But because of doing this generosity of Pakistan, Afghanistan being thankful to Pakistan, its response is very strange and very weird and I would say disappointing. That instead of being thankful, what they are doing, they are giving safe havens to terrorists. TTP, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, is a globalized terrorist organization. It is globally recognized terrorist organization, and Afghan Taliban are giving them safe havens in Afghanistani soil. And this is not what I am claiming. This is the report of United Nations, July 2024. That report says that more than 6,000 TTP terrorists are living in Afghanistan. They are in close coordination with Afghan Taliban, and Afghan Taliban are supporting them. How they do it, what they are doing in Pakistan, let me explain you. Because these TTP are having safe havens in Afghanistan. Pakistan is having very long border, thousands of kilometers, and what they do, these TTP terrorists cross the border because it is a long thousands of kilometer border. Everywhere you cannot put your army personnel to stand on thousands of kilometers. So there is somewhere mountain, somewhere difficult terrain, porous border. So they cross and they carry out terrorist activity in Pakistan and go back because they are having support. They are living there. They are having support from the Afghanistan. So Pakistan has many time and again talk to Afghanistan that, see, these are the evidence that your soil is being used against Pakistan. They are coming to Pakistan, targeting civilians, targeting army personnel, police academies, shrines, mosques, and they go back.
But then there is a logical question.
Yes.
If there are so many Afghans are now living in Pakistan, and you're absolutely right what you are saying, during the difficulties Afghanistan experienced, there are many refugees who cross the border and stayed in Pakistan. So what is the key aim of these groups, let's say? What are the goal? Why they are doing this?
Yes, this is, I would answer this question, but if you allow me to complete that, they come to Pakistan, carry out terrorist activities, go back, and they are having support there. Pakistani government, Pakistani army has given irrefutable evidence to Afghan and Taliban that this is the evidence, your soil is being used against us. And they are not taking any solid, meaningful step to prevent this thing. And we are suffering in that response. And you might remember that in the midnight of 11th and 12th October, they again carried out, along with Afghan Taliban, carried out attack on the territory of Pakistan. And in that response, using the right of self-defense under Article 51 of UN Charter, Pakistan given a very befitting response. And in that response, 2,000 terrorists have been killed. Why they are doing this? The question is that there is some, I would say, two factors. The first one is that they are having ideological alliance. The Afghan Taliban are having ideological alliance with TTP. Both are hardcore radicals actually. So they are having this one, I would say, same ideology, one thing. That's why they are supporting them. Second major factor is that India involvement in that process, because there are so many evidences that India is using Afghanistan soil against Pakistan, training militants, giving them trainings, using the consulates, and also, you know, India is the largest sponsor of terrorism in the region. It is an open evidence, I would say. And you remember in 2016, the serving naval officer of India, Kulbhushan Yadav, was caught, arrested by Pakistan, and Pakistan presented the case at international level that look, they are involved in interventions of sovereignty of Pakistan. They are involved in instability of Pakistan. So they are funding a lot. If you see the statistics, you will be surprised that why India is investing so much in Afghanistan.
So there is a clear evidence that particularly India is playing a role in this escalation, right?
Yes. Ajit Doval himself said in the statement that now we will give more funding to them. What does it mean? Giving more funding, investing a lot. And now again, you see, when this terror attack happened, see the time. It was 11th and 12th midnight, the same time when they were having meeting with the Indian counterparts. So giving a message to that side that, see, we are working for you. And Pakistan always want to maintain good relations with them. But you see, India's involvement in the region is not positive.
Do you believe that there is some, let's say, outside intervention to what is happening now? If there's any external power or external forces are also willing to see the destabilization of the region?
If we talk about the external involvement, then India is the external involvement in destabilizing this Pakistan-Afghanistan relations. But so far there is not anything except India that other states are trying to. You might have seen the recent statement of China that they want that things should be go to the better side, because, you know, neighbors, and this is good for the region's prosperity, that we should live peacefully. And Pakistan went to his all extent to maintain this cordial relationship. They are accommodating refugees, they are helping. You see how much Pakistan has played the role to get humanitarian aid for that. So they are doing their best, but due to their some radical ideology, and secondly getting so much funding from India, is taking them to a side which is not right actually.
And the border is closed now, meaning that it also affects trade relations between two countries.
Yes, not only two countries, but more than it, because Pakistan's connectivity towards Central Asia is also being disturbed when border is closed. And secondly, Afghanistan's connectivity with the other things like they cannot use Pakistani territorial water. So it is disturbing, I would say, regional and this connectivity as well. Central Asian states, they have the land routes through Afghanistan, and if Afghanistan is keep doing this thing, our connectivity disturbs, and this disturbance benefits to home.
And 48-hour ceasefire agreement reached by two sides, how fragile is it? Do you believe that there is a real opportunity to achieve the peaceful solution of what's happening now?
Pakistan is always committed for peaceful solutions, and they will try their best. And for that, they want good cooperation from Afghanistan on border management side first. Secondly, they want on that they should take meaningful actions against the terrorists living on their soil. And third is definitely the diplomatic talks.
But if not, what is the broader consequences of this destabilizing?
If we talk about the regional consequences, you mean, then there would not be some very, I would say, in sort of conflict will not definitely be broadened. Why? Because Afghan Taliban, they don't have any professional army. Pakistan is having a very, very professional army, and even they cannot fight with Pakistan for one day even. So they know this very well, that they cannot fight with Pakistan. So this issue will not be definitely go to that extent. But the thing is that definitely the issue of the peace will be definitely disturbed, the economic things and other things will definitely disturb, which Pakistan never ever want and always want that peaceful relations should continue with the neighbors.
And it will definitely, to my mind, affect the economic development of Afghanistan, because the economy there is still quite fragile, I will say, for all the population. Moving slightly from that region to the South Caucasus, despite the regional turbulence, Pakistan and Azerbaijan continue to strengthen their relations. The cooperation is growing in all spheres: political, military, economic, trade relations. How would you describe the current level of trust and cooperation between the two countries?
I think this is exemplary, and as Azerbaijan says, Bir millet içi devlet.
Oh, it's so.
Yes. So
it's what's happening with Turkey.
Yes. Bir millet uç devlet. Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Turkey cooperation, if we say. So definitely the level of trust is very well, and this is not just because of current developments, but this is historically Azerbaijan-Pakistan relations. If we see historically goes till more than 500 years ago, when Multani traders used to come to Ichare-Shahar, and the Multan Caravanserai is the example of our historical relations, which is expanded on more than centuries. So this is, I think, on both sides. And if Pakistan is doing one thing, Azerbaijan is doing in that and five things, and they know how to give value and respect. And this is, I would say, a best example of brotherhood, and it's very, very well.
So we should expect that two countries to foster their cooperation in the spheres like military, trade and transport communications, because this is also very important for not only two countries but two regions. Let's say China is willing to see more transport development and connections to be developed through the Belt and Road Initiative, and Azerbaijan is investing a lot to the promotion and development of Middle Corridor. Where else you see two countries may deepen their cooperation, taking into account the new reality in our region? And now I would like to move your attention to August 8th, when Armenia and Azerbaijan reached an agreement in Washington with the participation of American President Donald Trump. How do you think it will also affect the future perspective of deepening integration between Azerbaijan, Pakistan and Turkey maybe?
Yes, Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Turkey and Azerbaijan-Pakistani relations are increasing meaningfully in all fields, which we are seeing, not only in defense, not only political relations, but you see people-to-people contact, how many exchanges has been happening, the direct flights with the support of the government and the vision of Honorable President Ilham Aliyev, and the very constructive role of your ambassador in Islamabad, His Excellency Khazar Farhad, one of the most active diplomat. So now flights, direct flights from Baku to Islamabad to Lahore, and people-to-people contact is increasing. Already we are having very good defense cooperation, political cooperation, now moving towards academic and cultural cooperation as well. So, and you see this recent Islamabad declaration, and 2 billion investment is, so things are moving very fast, I would say, and this is very positive for all three countries.
Actually, that was my next question. The third trilateral meeting of parliamentary speakers of Azerbaijan, Pakistan and Turkey, which has concluded with the signing of Islamabad Declaration. In your view, what is the most significant achievement apart from investment, which you already mentioned?
Yes, investment is one of the parts, but it is, if we see in the broader and holistic context, then definitely in the show of context, the brotherhood between Turkey, Azerbaijan and Pakistan, this brotherhood is now institutionalizing into the framework of cooperation. This is the good thing actually, which is now going to happen, that they are institutionalizing this sense of cooperation and brotherhood. And for that, they are having defense cooperation, political cooperation as well. And this is a unified voice, I would say, on the of the Muslim world on the issues, pressing issues like Kashmir, Palestine, other pressing issues.
Yeah, in case with Kashmir, Azerbaijan has always supported the position, the fair position of Pakistan, as the same happened during the period of the conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan, where Pakistan always considered Karabakh as a part of internationally recognized part of Azerbaijan. And now in the post-war, post-conflict reality, again coming back to the logistics and transport communication, that's one of the key elements that is being discussed at the highest level. And the middle corridor, which is on the agenda. How do you see the future development of these transport links with the participation of Pakistan, and how it can also benefit your country and your region?
You mean middle corridor?
Right, yes.
So for my little information is concerned, I think Pakistan is not formally the part of this
officially
not middle corridor, because it is China, Caucasus,
yes,
Central Asia, then Turkey and Europe.
Yes, but at the same time Pakistan have close relations with China, and China has
yes,
a broader trade and transport plans to be developed with Pakistan as well. Therefore, as a global connection, I guess, for the Pakistan, there's also a huge possibility to be a part of this global network connection.
Yes, sure, indeed, and Pakistan would love to definitely play its role, and if not directly, maybe indirectly, but whatever opportunity would be there, Pakistan is always very much willing to seize it, especially when the Azerbaijan, Caucasus is involved, and Turkey is also involved, and China is involved. It is always the wish of the leadership of Pakistan that believe in connectivity. And I must recall the statement of our founding father, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who actually laid the foundation of our foreign policy, that we are ready and we want to maintain friendly relations with all. And this was the statement which all the countries which Pakistan recognized, they want good relations with them, friendly relations with them, relations on the basis of mutual respect, sovereignty, territorial integrity. So Pakistani policy is friendly and open policy for all the recognized states which Pakistan recognizes.
Let me ask one more question about these integration processes between three countries, Azerbaijan, Turkey and Pakistan. Do you think this alliance could evolve into a new geopolitical pole in the Muslim world?
I think this cooperation and this collaboration is already an outstanding, and this is now going to manifold in coming years in the future as well. And I think you might have seen recently that there is Saudi Arabia and Pakistan Defense Pact. So other countries are also very much interested to join it. So why not Azerbaijan? And so maybe things will move forward, and most close collaborations in defense, connectivity, support for each other, trade, and giving chance to prosperity and progression in the region.
Well, indeed, that's very interesting.
Yes.
We see how the situation is changed rapidly in your region, and we hope that the situation will be stabilized and the peace and prosperity will be reached by your region as well. So thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you for sharing with me and with our viewers the interesting analysis of what is happening now between your country and Afghanistan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Anastasia. It's a great honor.
Thank you very much. Well, the border may be quiet for now, but the tension is far from over. What happens next between Pakistan and Afghanistan will not only shape their future, it will influence the entire balance of power in the South Asia. At the same time, initiatives like the Islamabad Declaration remind us that diplomacy and cooperation can still offer a different path, one built on trust, dialogue, and shared goals. Whether this fragile peace holds will depend on how leaders act and how much they believe in the promise of unity over conflict. I'm Anastasia Lavrina, and you have been watching Context on A News. Stay with us for more analysis and voices from the region and from all over the world. See you next time.